using a linear regression, non-linear regression, logistic regression. Then coming to fourth topic, data structures and algorithms. Data structure is a core subject of computer science engineering. So there are four approaches we are using, like divide and conquer approach, dynamic programming, greedy approach, branch and bound approach. So data structures and algorithms is a systematic way of organizing data, structuring the data, and retrieving the data and storing the data in the fashion of linear regression and non-linear and linear fashion and non-linear fashion. So linear data structures is nothing but a systematic way of organizing data, storing the data, and structuring the data, and retrieving the data in the fashion of linear. Best examples are arrays, stacks, queues, linked list. And non-linear data structure is nothing but a systematic way of organizing data and storing the data and representing the data and retrieving the data in the fashion of non-linear fashion. Best examples, trees and graphs. So there are four approaches we are using under data structures and algorithms, like you can use a divide and conquer approach, greedy approach, dynamic programming, branch and bound. Then coming to fifth subject is database and data warehousing. Sir, what is meant by database? Database is a collection of interrelated data is called a database. There are two types of databases: relational databases, non-relational databases. Relational databases is nothing but based on the schema, based on the procedure, based on the relation, based on the table, we are creating the tables. Collection of tables is called a database. And examples of related data, relational databases like SQL, MySQL, Teradata, DB2, MS Access, etc. And non-relational databases such as there is no schema, there is no label, there is no procedure, but we are creating the database with help of audio, video, text, graphics, animation kinds of data. Best examples of non-relational databases are Mongo database, Hive database, HBase database, etc. Then we are going to generative AI. Sir, what is meant by generative AI? Generative AI is one of the interesting subject under artificial intelligence. So generative AI is nothing but creating a new innovative application which is not available in the database. With the help of audio, video, text, graphics, animation kinds of data, we are creating various kinds of applications, unstructured data. That is nothing but audio, video, text, graphics, animation is called unstructured data. Structured data means there is a procedure, there is a label, there is a target, there is a table, there is a tuple, there is a relation. Based on the procedure and schema, we are creating the table. Table is nothing but collection of rows and columns. So that's why there are two types of databases. Then coming to data warehousing, we are storing huge volume of data with the help of system, server and data center. So system stores 1 terabytes of data, server stores 10 terabytes of data, and the data center stores 100 and more than terabytes of data. That means data center is nothing but collection of high integrated servers at one place is called a data center. Each company having their own data center. Like Google having their own data center at USA, and we are accessing Gmail account from Hyderabad, from Australia. We are through internet we are accessing the cloud service 24/7. That's why cloud computing is nothing but internet based technology. Without internet we cannot perform any kind of a service based application. What is internet? Internet is a network of networks. Who developed internet? Bold Bernard Newman. And network means interconnection between the computers in the fashion of local area network, wide area network, metropolitan area network, etc. So these are various kinds of networks we are discussing in this data science internship program. So, and then we are going to discuss about generative AI concepts. In this generative AI, there are two important concepts like generative adversarial networks and variational autoencoders we are discussing in this concept. I will call you after 10 minutes, sir. Please. Then we are going for artificial intelligence and data mining. Artificial intelligence is nothing but intelligent behavior in a machine. The science and engineering to develop intelligent kind of based applications. So there are various AI techniques we are using. And data mining is the process of extracting meaningful interested patterns from the large amount of data by using classification, clustering, association rule mining, outlier detection, etc. Then we are using natural language processing. NLP is nothing but study of different languages is called natural language processing. Study of linguistics is called natural language processing. So in this NLP, we have 10 types of techniques are available. So conversion of Chinese language to English language, English to Telugu language, Telugu to English. So conversion of one programming to one language to another language by using translators, that is called natural language processing. What is meant by big data technologies? Big data technologies is nothing but which data we can call it as a big data. Traditional systems are unable to process the data is called big data. So maybe 1 terabyte, 10 terabytes can handle by the system. But system cannot handle 100 terabytes of data. That's why we are going for server. So server handles 100 terabytes of data. If I give 1000 terabytes, server cannot handle. That's why we are going for data center. Data center is nothing but integration of high computing servers at one place is called a data center. So big data technologies are nothing but processing a large volume of data like health data and insurance data, stock market data, weather forecasting data, etc. There are two important major techniques we are using under big data technologies such as Hadoop and Spark. Hadoop is a big data processing technology. There are two major concepts we are studying under Hadoop. One is HDFS and MapReduce. HDFS is nothing but a Hadoop distributed file system. If you are giving any file, it can divide it into number of chunks. Then each chunk will take each task and then perform as a slave and submit it to the master node. So then MapReduce is a programming model where we are writing Java code and then compile, execute and finally deploying. So big data technologies are Hadoop and Spark. Spark is 100 times better than the Hadoop. Hadoop can handle only statistical data, I mean static data. It cannot handle the dynamic data. Whereas a Spark is 100 times better than the Hadoop environment. Spark can handle real-time data and real near-time data, etc. So in Spark we are using Scala programming language. Okay, then we are going for artificial neural networks. Artificial neural networks, neuron is just like our biological neuron, and we are how the our brain is a combination of a number of neurons, and how it is mimicking and working a rational thinking of any application. Same way we are creating artificial neural network. So ANN, artificial neuron, just like our membrane, our neuron, and we are creating with help of input layers and hidden layers and output layers, etc. There are various algorithms we are using artificial neural networks such as ANN, CNN, RNN, etc. Then machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but it is a latest technology under artificial intelligence. Learning from the observational data, we are solving various real-time applications such as supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Three approaches we are using under machine learning algorithms. I will explain each and every algorithm under machine learning. Don't worry. Then the extension of machine learning is a deep learning. Deep learning is nothing but learning from the observational data with a deep manner by increasing n number of input layers, hidden layers, and output layers, and etc. So we are solving applications wherever data is complex, like NASA data, weather forecasting data, and you can call it as you can call it as NASA data, weather forecasting data, stock market data, and few more. You can call it as educational data. So many techniques we are using to solve deep learning, like convolutional neural networks, recurrent neural networks, and long short-term memory, and Python programming frameworks like Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch, sklearn, Theano, etc. Then we are going for augmented reality and virtual reality. So we are solving so many applications related to audio, video, text, graphics, animation kinds of applications through AR, augmented reality and virtual reality. So I want to purchase blazer for my international conference as a chief guest. So I'm checking with my room with online. So with augmented reality and virtual reality, I'm choosing for my photo which suit is best for my blazer. So coat, usually we can call it as a coat for my international conference. So likewise applications we are solving under augmented reality, virtual reality. Then there are four case studies I am going to, four projects I am going to demonstrate for you for internship. So four papers, four projects, four codes, four PowerPoint presentations I am giving to you, because you are the first candidate joined in this internship. So here health data application like COVID-19, Omicron virus prediction and detection using artificial intelligence and machine and deep learning techniques, and Ebola virus prediction and detection using AI, ML and DL techniques, and prostate cancer, breast cancer, skin cancer and lung cancer prediction using machine and deep learning techniques, and groundwater and climate change data analysis using artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning applications. So this is a small introduction. Next class I am going to start with the practicals on data science with the help of Python programming. Dushanti, I am sharing this PPT to you, and
Okay.
four projects I am going to handle, and I'll give you complete information with the Python programming. Any doubt so far in this 25 minutes explanation, please? Any
No, uncle.
doubts? Are you
No
clear?
doubt.
Are you
Yes,
clear?
uncle.
Perfect, Amma. So tomorrow can I start data science fundamentals and practicals?
Okay, uncle. Yes, uncle.
Okay, four projects I am giving, four papers, research papers I am giving to you, and I am going to explain each and every step to develop projects, how to do projects in industry also. So I am giving complete knowledge of data science, 13 subjects, and followed by the four case studies, four internship projects I am going to give you with practical explanation. Is it okay?
Okay, uncle.
Okay. Tomorrow 6 o'clock, be ready, and I am going to demonstrate with practical Sama. Today just I have given introduction. That's all. Okay.
Okay, uncle.
Okay. And I am sharing my PPT.